Hello, I'm RX. Welcome to How to Hero Wars, a channel on YouTube that digests all the information about Hero Wars Mobile in the simplest way possible for you. In today's video, we are going over the first type of attribute a hero can have in Hero Wars, physical damage. I'll briefly talk about different types of heroes that do physical damage and make a list with all heroes that do mostly high physical damage. If you're not a veteran and you feel like that sounds too basic, stick around. I'm confident you might learn at least one or two new things that can make the difference in your game. Well, okay, physical damage killers. Heroes that use mostly both basic attack and skills, which are based on physical damage as well, to do damage and be useful. Keira. Keira does damage from her basic attacks. She has a high physical attack at 56k. And if you take a look at Blade Whirlwind, she silences enemies for 4 seconds on top of doing damage to the 5 enemy heroes with her main skill. So she has both utility and damage from her skills, and she also does a lot of damage. Okay. We also got Ginger, who does damage with her basic attacks and her skills. We got Fox, who has a knockback and blindness from her skills, and she does a lot of damage as well. She is offered armor penetration from her first artifact, so yeah, she does huge amounts of damage. We got Darkstar. She also has a knockback and disable buffs like health regen, extra stats like defense or damage types. We got Artemis. She does a lot of damage. She does crit damage. Okay. So now let's move on to heroes that mainly use skills to do damage and be useful. Okay, so Daredevil does damage with her basic attacks, but her main damage comes from her first skill, Rapid Fire, which shoots the nearest target 5 times, increasing damage by 25% with each subsequent shot. And also Big Bada Boom throws a bomb at the center of the enemy team, damaging all enemies in the blast radius. The bomb always deals crit damage, so especially with the right supports, she can be a big problem. So let's move on now to Jasmine. Jasmine can do a lot of damage from her Dance of Death skill, where she does like 7 attacks to the enemy with least armor. So she does a lot of damage, like really fast. And she also poisons the enemy, which makes them bleed, and that takes a lot of health from them. We got King Mao. She is a really good hero. She offers armor penetration to the entire team with her first artifact, and she also has Dragon's Claw, an ability that deals damage to the nearest enemy based on their current health. So that's really good to kill tanks. There's a bonus fact, which is Cornelius. As you can see, his role is mage. So yeah, his main hero stat is intelligence. He has like a lot of magic attack, but his main skill, heavy wisdom, actually does physical damage. As you can see, the numbers are in red color. If you take a look at another physical damage dealer, like Kira, that's the same color. And if you take a look at Satori, for instance, magic damage is in purple color. So yeah, although Cornelius is a mage and he has a lot of magic attack, his first skill, which is his most important skill, actually does physical damage. So have that in mind when making combos with Cornelius. You might want some armor penetration, so he's good with Tristan, for instance, who offers bonuses in damage, like armor penetration, and he combos well with other heroes, like other blast heroes. So yeah, let's move on to heroes whose basic attacks are their main source of damage. These are Ishmael and Ju. They both do a lot of damage from their basic attacks, and they also do critical damage, so that's pretty good. As an extra bonus, before finishing off the video, I will quickly introduce you to supports and tanks that offer extra physical damage or armor penetration from their first artifacts. Supports and tanks can offer amazing complementary stats from their first artifacts to boost your killer and turn it into a killing machine. So let's have a look at a few examples. Sebastian. There is Dorian. There is also Nebula. Who else? There's Galahad, a tank that offers physical damage to the entire team from his first artifact. There is Morrigan. Where is she? She's here. She offers armor penetration, not physical damage. And Tristan, he offers armor penetration as well. Who else? There's Elmir. He offers armor penetration to the entire team as well. Well, that's it for today, guys. I would like to spread as much knowledge as I could in only one video, but that would take just too long, and it would be also just way too much info for your brain to process all at once. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to get practical team building examples and tips on how to match heroes correctly, stay tuned. Subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on new content. Also, please leave a like so YouTube sees this channel as relevant and spreads it to more players who may need help, just like you. That is it for today, guys, and I'll see you in the next video with some magic damage heroes content.